In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the oil on a 2018 Audi S5 with the 3.0 TFSI engine. You should be changing the oil after the engine has reached operating temperature. First, you have to remove the engine cover by pulling on the four corners, and it should pop right out. Just be careful of the hot metal and don't burn yourself. And then I use a piece of wire to pull out the dipstick cap. This is where you're going to extract the oil from your oil extractor. I also loosen the oil cap so it doesn't create a vacuum inside. Next, you put in the tube from the oil extractor just until it reaches the bottom, but not too far. And then you connect the main hose from the oil extractor onto the smaller hose. Then you give it a maybe 10 to 15 pumps until you see a flow of oil into the extractor, and then you can stop pumping. And then you can use a 32mm socket that I got from Harbor Freight. It was about $5 and you get a 20% off coupon and a free item. 1/2-inch drive. You can loosen the oil filter while the oil is still getting extracted. But I wouldn't take it all the way out until all the oil have been extracted. It's a good idea to put a couple old rags around the oil filter so it doesn't drip onto the engine bay. The entire process takes about 15 minutes to complete. After that, you want to take out the old oil filter element from the cab, and then you also want to take out the O-ring from the cab. Should then clean the cab, and then you should lubricate the new O-ring with some new engine oil and put it back onto the cab. And then you put the new filter elements into the cab. Make sure it's secure. It's not in the service manual, but I like to pour a little bit of the new oil into the oil filter area. And then you put the new oil filter into the housing. And then you tighten it by hand, and then with a regular 1/2-inch drive wrench. It's a good idea to also finish it off with a torque wrench. And the torque is 25 Newton meter, which is equal to about 18.5 foot-pound. After that, you can start pouring in about 7.25 liters of oil. And I first put in about 7 to 7.5. You want to check the oil level after this. Put the cap back in. Start the engine. Check for leaks. And if there's no leaks, then you can put the engine cover back on. And then after this, go into the MMI and reset the service intervals so you can keep track of when you have to change your oil next. And the first time you go in to check the oil level, it's going to tell you something about you have to wait 2 minutes. So just drive around, come back, wait 2 minutes, and recheck your oil level again. And it should show the level. And I like to keep it to the max mark. So there you have it. If you have any questions, just comment. Thank you for watching.